Hi guys, today we're here talking about this autistic climate activist. You may have heard of her before. Her name is Greta Thunberg. She's been groomed from a young age to do this kind of thing by her parents, and it's turned into quite a lucrative grift for her. So to continuously whine to Western countries exclusively about the climate has turned into quite a lucrative career. But today, wow, some big news for Greta today. She's been briefly detained at a coal protest in Germany. Poor girl. You can see here in this photo, she's looking suitably sad, not looking at the camera, of course, because she's been photographed, without any kind of arrangement or anything. She's just been caught in a life moment. There's these police around her looking quite menacing. They've grabbed her arm, they're twisting her back just in case she fights back, because she's quite a formidable creature, this one. And you never know if she's going to go into a tarred rage, I suppose. Anyway, Greta Thunberg was among climate activists detained during a protest against the demolition of a German village to make way for a coal mine. Thunberg was detained after sitting near the edge of an open-cast mine about 5 miles from the village of Lützerath. "We're going to use force to bring you to the identity check, so please cooperate," a police officer said menacingly to the group. You can see here the group. It's quite diverse. You have to make sure that you've got every base covered. You've got their muddy boots in the forefront of the photo, of course, because how do you know they're serious if they don't have muddy boots? Also, again, no one's looking at the camera because this is, they've just been caught unawares. This is definitely not a photo shoot. They've just been caught unawares. They're suitably embarrassed or suitably ashamed, I suppose. I don't know. If they were really protesting, wouldn't they be looking up? Wouldn't they be making gestures at the camera? Anyway, totally natural photo. Thunberg, who joined the protesters on Friday, was seen sitting alone in a large police bus after she was detained. Why was she sitting alone in a police bus after she was detained? Shouldn't she be sitting with the other people that were detained? Or, as the title suggests, she was released, so why was she sitting in the bus? Anywho, don't ask questions. Riot police, backed by bulldozers, removed activists from buildings in the village, with only a few left in trees and an underground tunnel at the weekend. But protesters, including Thunberg, remained at the site, staging a sit-in into Tuesday. A spokesperson for Aachen police said, "Greta Thunberg was part of a group of activists who rushed towards the ledge. However, she was then stopped and carried by us with this group out of the immediate danger area to establish their identity." What do they think was going to happen? Did they think that Greta was going to rush to the edge of the open mine and then throw herself off? What a strange article. Anyway, you can see here that there's a massive police presence here. They're all in riot gear, completely surrounding the group of activists who are sitting. That's a totally appropriate, normal response. It's definitely not a photo shoot. Like, this is legit, guys. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. The spokesperson said one activist jumped into the mine. They said it was not clear whether this person was injured. Oh, so you were all there, and so you saw someone jump into the mine, but you don't know if they were hurt? Right, yeah, that makes total sense. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Thunberg was among other activists who were released after an identity check, according to police. Right, so they were protesting, they were forcibly moved to check their identity and then released? Right, okay, that's odd. Anyway, the Swedish climate activist addressed the around 6,000 protesters who marched towards Lützerath on Saturday, calling the expansion of the mine a betrayal of present and future generations. It's a nice little canned line you can whip out at any time. "Germany is one of the biggest polluters in the world and needs to be held accountable," she said. Of course, she never holds the biggest polluters in the world accountable. Never holds China, South America, India. No. It's always the West, evil West, Great Britain, who releases less than 2% of the world's carbon, or Australia, who releases less than 1% of the world's carbon. They're the ones that need to change right now or else. Anyway, so I thought that these photos were strange. You can see Greta here in a very, she's lit from the inside as well. So there's lighting up here. It's definitely a photo shoot. So I went looking around and I found something interesting. What do you think about this?
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.